Hi guys, so doing a different kind of video, not a haul this time. We're gonna do maybe an instructional video, and we're gonna see if this works. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 figures out here, various conditions of yellowing. So what I'm gonna do is I've got this Salon Care 50, and I don't know what it is. Some kind of, what does it call it? I don't know. I'm assuming it's some kind of bleacher, something. It's got a lot of hydrogen peroxide in it, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. But I'm going to get a paintbrush. I'm going to put it on this. And I'm going to let it sit in this little tub that I got back here. Out in some sunlight. And we're just going to see what happens with these figures. So I will be back if it works. If not, I won't even post this video. But if you see this video, it probably is going to work. So we'll see. Bye. Alright, so let's see how these things look. And if it works, we're going to do a little tutorial and show you how I did it. Since I kind of missed out on doing that the first time because I didn't want to record it. So I was wanting to make sure I did it right. So now that I have a good idea how to do it. Ew, what is that? That's gross. Give me one sec. I'm putting on some gloves here so I can handle this stuff. Pause. Give me one sec. Alright, and we're back. So let's look. So this is the first batch I did. So this is after one day. And I'm going to try to insert a before picture over here. But Skeletor looks pretty dang good. So I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. And then the Phantom, he turned out really well. Let's switch this back here. See if autofocus works better. There we go. So, there's Skeletor. Phantom was almost, I mean, just crap. So, he saved that figure. And the Mailman, still yellow on the back. So he's going to have to stay another extra day. And let's see. This is the one I believe that the face was almost split. There was two of them at two different rays. And let's see. You can kind of see the difference between the color of the ear and the head. So this one I think was the one that had the face split. Or was it this one? I can't even tell anymore. They look a lot better. So, unfortunately it didn't affect the yellowing on the body on either one of them. So I don't know if that's something that's fixable once the orange started to fade. But we're going to hit those again and we're going to try those again. This one, you know, to be honest, I can't remember how bad he was, but he's still a little brown, still a little yellow, so we're going to try him again. And she's still got a little bit on her butt, but she's in okay shape, so I'm probably not going to mess with her again. This one is a huge difference. This werewolf, I'm still going to hit him again, but for the most part, man, he is a lot better. You can kind of see on the skull, I basically had this side sitting out first, and this side wasn't exposed to the sun. So, you really do need that sunshine. So, I'm going to hit this one again, see if we can fix that one. This guy didn't change at all, from what I can tell. But I'm going to hit him again, too. And this one I'm really hoping will get better. So, it's definitely going to take a couple days. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to show you the process. Well, let's just do it. Let's just hop into this. And so I got paintbrush. Let's go back to the wide here. I'm going to take some of this stuff. And what this is salon care. You can pick it up at, I don't even remember the name of the store, but different salon places will have them. If you just look up this online, it'll tell you the store that it came from. So, get a little bit here. And you want to be wearing gloves when you do this. Gosh. Some of these gloves are disgusting. Alright, so let's go with Egon here. And all I'm going to do is take the paintbrush. The good thing about doing it this way versus the peroxide method is you can kind of direct where you want it so it doesn't fade anything you don't want it to fade. So, call him good. And we'll take my postman here. And let's lather him up really well. It seems like the thicker the coat, the better off you are. So we're going to call him good. We're going to try this Ghostbusters one more time and just see if we can get him to do anything. I'm just going to hit his face again. Try to avoid that Ghostbuster logo. I don't know if this stuff will affect it or not. I'm not being too careful with some of these because some of them I'm just playing around with, trying to see what works and what doesn't. I thought about taking and making this set of Ghostbusters a brown suit set anyway, so we'll see. You know what? His face kind of needs it, so we're going to hit his face again. I'll try the Hunchback again. See if we have any luck with him. And then we're going to grab the werewolf. I'm going to try him. I'm going to put a lot on this guy. Don't really need it on his face, but oh well. He definitely was helped, so. Like I said, we'll try this guy again. This guy probably would have been easier just to spray paint white, but like I said, I was kind of wanting to play around with these things and just see what all can be accomplished with them. And I'm going to grab this guy. I'm going to try to avoid, because he is, I don't have another one of him. So until I find another one, we're going to try. Yeah, you know what? I don't really care. He's a cheap figure, so eventually I'll find a better one. So if we can clean him up, that's fine. If not. So what are you guys doing during the coronavirus shutdown? I'm still kind of working. Not making a ton of money at work, but that's how it is. Cutting hours and, you know, that kind of stuff. Alright, definitely gonna need some more of this stuff. I have been watching Beast Wars. That's been fun watching those again. I love the old cartoons. And I'm getting ready to go watch Bloodshot. We'll see. I don't have high hopes for it. Can't imagine too many people did. So, even if you were a Bloodshot fan of the comic book. Then I'm probably going to watch the Harley Quinn movie tomorrow. So, I want to say this helmet splits in half. Somehow, yeah. So if this just saves a couple of figures, man, it's worth it. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep the arms up. Now, we'll tell you, because I'm touching you, I'm going to put some more on you. I'm not being extremely careful. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about any of these guys. So we're going to take my Scout Trooper here. And he probably should have been washed first. He is a little dirty. Now I noticed. Well, here, let me finish him up. Get him a good glaze. Alright, so now I got him in here. You need to be a little bit lower. Alright. So, now that we got that done, so what I did this last time, so I took these guys to work with me, And I set them on my dash of my car. And I got this small little thing here, sealed it up, so it's got pretty warm in here. You want to have it out in the sunlight. I noticed within probably just a couple hours that Skeletor and the Phantom were like in really good shape. Really needs to be really bright sunlight. I mean, the longer you sit out there, it seemed like the heat may have helped. So we'll see if that's any factor. Oh yeah, I forgot you have that little action here. You can almost just see in that arm how brown he was. But anyway, so like I said, take this, sit it out, come and check on it every couple hours. Your figures will get rubbery and brittle, so you really kind of want to watch how long they sit out there. It didn't seem like it affected the rubber head of Skeletor. Did they make a hard head version of him? Anyone know? Is that a rare thing like it is with the Ninja Turtles being a soft head? I don't know. But anyway, so sit it in your car and try it for a couple hours and then go back in and check on it. So we'll be back. We'll see how the new figures went and how day 2 went on the other figures. And we'll continue this video. Bye. Alright, so we're back here with day 2 of the de-yellowing process. Unfortunately, the last couple days have been not real sunny out, so I didn't anticipate this going. I figured it'd go a couple days just because it wasn't sunny out, and there was only a couple hours of sunshine both days. But we'll take a look at. I haven't had a chance to wash any of this stuff off either, so I'm putting gloves on. So I went ahead and threw Skeletor and Phantom back in here earlier. They didn't get redone, but all right. So the mailman, he's looking better. He could definitely be cleaned up, or let's zoom back in here. So he could definitely use a little bit more de-yellowing, but man, he's so much better. He did not get any better at all. So he may just need to be washed again. I may wash these guys before I try another attempt. So I got a little sloppy whenever I was putting the stuff on here, and yeah, we lost some of the Ghostbuster logo on both of them actually. So yeah, keep them away from the Tampo graphics stuff. Yeah, they definitely need to be washed. I didn't try her again. She's fine. This was one that I was really hoping would clean up better, or would de-yellow better, but you know, it looks better than what it did. He's still pretty yellow, and he's a lot better. So my skull didn't really get any better. It looks about the same as it did as after day 1, but I haven't exposed this side to the sun yet, so only this side's been exposed, so you can kind of see just how much of a difference there was. So the 2 new figures we added. Now look how much better that is. Man, I wish I would have taken some pictures of that. But you guys probably just remember, because once I hopefully edit these videos together, you've just seen what this one looked like before I threw it in this bucket. But man, that thing was almost unusable. So, still some yellow up top. Still a lot better, but we're going to hit him again. And then the Scout Trooper, which was very yellow. And he's almost back to being white. So far, let's call it The ones that are really bad have really benefited the most. I'm really surprised that that the two Ghostbusters, that these two didn't turn out any better. I don't know why they're not turning out as good as some of the rest of these. But so far, you know, for the $5 I spent on this stuff, man, it's worth every bit of the $5 and the $1 I have in this little tub. So, I'm gonna go wash these figures off, and I probably won't try this for a couple more days because it's supposed to rain all weekend. So, I do have one more little trick I'm gonna try, and that's gonna be putting them under a fluorescent light. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna do that when I'm not home or when I'm sleeping because I really don't want to leave that light on in case, you know, fire or whatever. So I'm gonna go wash these guys off and let them dry out for a day, and we'll put some more of this stuff on here, and we're gonna try it again. We'll give it one last shot, see if we can de-yellow them. So far, I'm pretty happy with the results. Scout Troopers turned out really good, or better than expected, and so did this guy. And those were two that were in my collection. The rest of these weren't. The rest of them are going to be for sale. These are the stuff that I found in a dirt pile that I didn't think I'd be able to sell. So now at least I think they're at least salvageable. So I'll have a He-Man lot, a Defenders of the Earth lot, and a Ghostbusters lot. And I'm going to try to put some Proton packs together with them. Maybe some ghosts, who knows. I don't really like selling the ghosts, so I like keeping them because I like having extra ghosts. And I've got, I don't even know how many Proton packs I've got. I've got a ridiculous amount of vintage Proton packs. So, that's actually going to be another video coming up, is we're going to repair some Proton packs. So, I don't know what you're going to see after this video. I may release this one before some of my haul videos. We will see. I don't have any haul videos working right now with this coronavirus thing going on. So I'm basically just trying to find stuff around here to do, and I've got a laundry list of stuff to do. So you guys will see a Krang Android body restoration coming up soon. What else am I going to do? I don't have all the parts for my ATST, but I might start the restoration on it. I do have, I know what, you guys will see a restoration on a Ghostbuster airplane using the same method, and yeah. What else? Probably one on the Ecto-1. I think I'm going to strip that thing down and shine it up the best I can. You guys will see a restoration on a Ghostbusters Proton pack, a vintage one. I finally got all the parts I needed for that. Yeah. So stay tuned. Hopefully you guys will see some more videos coming up, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, so we're back here with day 3. Some of these figures looked better after I washed them. So I think I'm kind of done with some of these, so I'm done with him. I think I'm going to be done with these two guys. Their faces look completely better than when we first started, so no more sunburn on the faces on those guys, so I guess some of those figures are still wet. So I'm going to set those over there until they dry. So these are the ones that I'm still going to hit again. So I'm going to do the exact same process I've been doing the last couple videos. Only this time, we're going to try some different kind of lights. So, this tripod. Alright. So we got our goo we've been using. And to be honest, I'm really just going to focus on your back right now. Because I think everything else is looking pretty dang good. There's a spot on his butt cheek. You can see right there. An orange spot right there. He didn't wipe very well, so we're going to fix his butt there. See if that'll help. Now, a lot of these were mostly exposed to one side. That's why whenever I had them in the sun. So we're going to try it both ways today. I wish they all had worked as well as Skeletor had. But, unfortunately, they did not. And up here on the top of your helmet, it's still yellow. And there. And there. Bend these arms back. Set you in there. I don't really have high hopes for this skull guy, but we're going to try him one more time. What are you guys doing with your Corona vacations? Anyone else on those? Technically, I guess I'm still working. It's just been slow. That big glob on the black paint. Guess that doesn't really matter. It didn't really seem like it took long. Like this guy, I checked on him after a couple hours and he was already quite better. The Skeletor, on the first day, I mean, after a couple hours, he was in really good shape. This guy might even be in better shape than the one that I have currently. We'll see. I'm going to give this guy one more shot. You got one more shot to clean your act up, buddy. All right. So, give me 1 second here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this here. So this is the setup I'm using. I've got a fluorescent lamp here down on the floor. Got the figures in a sealed box, plastic box. and we're just gonna see what happens. Seen a guy on YouTube do something similar to this. Just kind of did a little bit different, but there's several guys that do something similar. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this works better than the car. I'm gonna let it sit here for a couple hours, and we'll check on it here in just a few hours. So we'll be back. Alright, so this is going to be the final reveal of these guys. And to be honest, they don't look much different than the last time you've seen them. I'm assuming they reach a point to where they're just not going to get any better, no matter how much of this stuff you put on them. So... but they look considerably better since the first time I showed them. Don't think I have a picture of the before of that guy. But several of them turned out really well. Like the Skeletor worked really well on it. The Phantom came out amazing. So, all in all, really happy I went through and did it. And, yep. So, appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. And if I do any more of these, I might record it and just kind of show you the results. But yeah, anyway, thanks. Bye.